Your heartbreak will start to heal once you understand 3 key principles about yourself. We've all been there, right? You're feeling stuck, like you can't move on, like you can't forget this person, you don't know why it hurts so much, and usually it's because they walked away or they simply lost interest in you. My name is Ismael Gomez. I'm a coach, writer, and speaker. And let me tell you that if there's one skill that I've mastered in my life, is moving on and letting go of people that were not meant for me. So in this video, I'm going to help you take all that pain that you're feeling right now and turn it into powerful, uplifting thoughts. Because I promise you, heartbreak is one of the most amazing opportunities to rediscover and rebuild yourself. So stop multitasking, take a deep breath, and let's go through this together, okay? So let's begin. Number 1, why does it hurt? When someone walks away from you, if you struggle to move on from the breakup, it's simply because of this. You are stuck wanting to receive love from someone who's not giving it to you. Think about this. If you only focused on giving love, you will never feel pain, right? The frustration and confusion only comes when you want to get someone's love and you cannot control the outcome. And now you're left wondering, what could I have done differently? Or why am I not enough for him or her? What can I do to turn things around? And the problem is that you believe they left because there's something intrinsically wrong with you. The moment they walked away, it felt like a rejection of who you are. And let me give you an analogy. Imagine that you fall in love with someone and they tell you that chocolate ice cream is their favorite dessert. So every night you scoop up some chocolate ice cream and you give it to them. So then after a few months or even a few years, one night they tell you, hey, listen, I don't want chocolate ice cream anymore. I'm just gonna go and get some vanilla instead. If that were to happen, would your reaction be, oh, I guess this chocolate ice cream is not good anymore? Or could it be that that person's needs have changed? Maybe they don't find chocolate as delicious anymore, or they just got tired of it and want to try a different flavor. And people are like that. Some people can be with the same phone until it breaks. Other people need to get the new iPhone every time it comes out. So the lesson is that it's not what's wrong with me, what am I missing? Is I guess they want something different now. Also, what often happens is that since they were the ones who chose to walk away, you end up feeling like you're in a lower position of power compared to them. You feel shame that you have to beg to be loved or taken back. You feel shame that you want to give love, but you have to hide it because that will make you look needy, or you end up pushing them away even further. But what if you change your perspective? Like I told you, the pain comes when you want to receive love, but you can never feel it when you're giving it. This was the one thing that completely changed my mindset when I was going through heartbreak once. I realized that I didn't have to hide my love. I could tell someone, hey, I love you, but you're not meant for me. Thank you for the memories and the time that we spent together. Because again, the shame comes when you feel the need to hide your feelings because you don't want to seem weak or needy. Or you go down the other path, filling your heart with anger and revenge because, well, that path makes it a lot easier to justify your pain. When your partner says, it's over, I'm not feeling it anymore, or whatever reason they give you, all you should do is look deep into their eyes and say, okay, nothing else than that. Because whatever you say afterwards will sound like you're trying to convince them about your worth. And quite often, when you do nothing and it's only them thinking about their actions, they will ponder if they made the right decision. Number 2, your ego wants validation. 99% of people will keep experiencing heartbreak over and over again for one simple reason: our ego. When you're hurting from heartbreak, the thing that usually soothes that pain is validation. You might not realize it at first, but think about this. Your mind is telling you, I want them to see my worth. I want them to know that I'm the best choice for them. But let me give you an example, all right? Imagine that you're going through an extremely painful breakup, and maybe you are right now, okay? But tomorrow you meet someone incredible. This new person checks all the boxes, okay? Better looking, more compatible, kinder, funnier. They consistently do all the things that your ex never did for you. Suddenly, I bet your heartbreak would feel less severe, right? That's because your ego feels validated by someone new. It's like, oh, this person didn't see my worth, but who cares? Look at this new person right now, who's actually even better than them. But here's the trap. You keep looking outside of yourself for proof that you're worth loving. And if your happiness relies on someone else's validation, you'll always be at their mercy. You'll be left craving approval, constantly seeking out someone who can make you feel whole. So the next time that you feel that ache, ask yourself, is this my heart talking or is it my ego? Like I always say in a lot of my videos, if you offer someone $1 million and they don't want it, okay, do you really care what they rejected it? Okay, do you go online and post pictures with $1 million saying, hey, look at all this money that they're missing out on? You don't. And you know why? Because you know the value of $1 million. But can you see your own value without relying on someone else's approval? And final, number 3, feel the pain. The only way to get rid of the pain during heartbreak is to feel it, okay? You have to let it flow through you. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, Ismael, who wants to feel this pain? You know, but the truth is that if you avoid it, it's only going to become stronger. If you see your pain as an enemy, you'll always be fighting against it. And many times we also numb it with distractions, you know, movies, TikTok, dating other people, right? You never look inwards. You keep looking outside because you don't want to face your demons. Listen, I remember going through a breakup once, and every morning I would just wake up and stand in front of the mirror and just talk to my pain, literally as like my pain was my friend. Like, okay, pain, what are you trying to teach me right now? You know, what is this thing that I'm feeling? Where's the pain exactly in my body? I would like scan my whole body and try to feel it where it was, and I would breathe into it, you know, let it flow, like I said. Because again, many times our focus is, I don't want to feel this pain, you know, instead of like, okay, what lesson am I supposed to learn here? I mean, if I asked you, do you want to feel love or heartbreak? Most people would probably choose love, right? But how can you feel love if you don't know what heartbreak is? The biggest lesson that you're going to learn about love are probably going to come from heartbreak. I can promise you that much. So ask for help, talk to friends and family that supports you, but understand that this is part of the process, okay? I mean, honestly, my new mindset is that whenever something goes wrong in my life right now, the first thing that I say is, okay, this is character development. You know, this is my movie. I'm going through some conflict right now, and I need to go through it to become the person that overcame it. And it always passes, okay? It always does. I mean, think about all the times that you cried over something, that you thought it was the end of the world, but it wasn't, right? And I bet now when you look back, you even think that, you know, that was so silly of you, or you even smile when you tell stories about it. And this will eventually be the same. All right, so that's it for today's video, and I hope that everything I discussed helps you look at heartbreak from a new perspective. Again, if you're going through this pain right now, it's probably because you're dealing with the shame that comes with, you know, not receiving love and not feeling good enough. If you have any questions or concerns that I didn't address in this video, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer as many as possible. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm glad that you chose me to learn about self-love, dating, and relationship dynamics, because like I always say, for your relationships to change, you need to change. Have a beautiful day.